2021 will no doubt bring change, and we'll see some of that on our local city councils as newly elected officials take the oath of office in January. Robbinsdale will have a new mayor. Reporter Sonia Goen spoke with outgoing Mayor Regan Murphy.
Regan Murphy became the mayor of Robbinsdale in 2013. The two-term mayor has little over a week left on the job and says it's been a blessing and honor to serve residents.
I have no regrets. I don't think I'd do anything different. It was an awesome experience.
He was born and raised in Robbinsdale and says public safety was always his #1 priority.
It was important for me to have people feel safe in their neighborhood.
Murphy says he's most proud of changing the perception of the city.
You can see our downtown is quite vibrant. Good place to live, good place to raise a family, good place to start a business, good place to shop and eat.
The top elected official says one downside to ending his term in 2020 is not being able to connect with the public one last time because of COVID-19 restrictions.
I had no idea it was going to be my last Whiz Bang Days parade or last meet and greet.
The mayor says he looks forward to spending time with his wife and 3 children. He also wants to get back to woodworking and is considering taking up playing the guitar. Sonia Goins, CCX News.
If you visited downtown Robbinsdale lately, you'll notice some of the new holiday decorations that look like life-size snow globes. Delane Cleveland introduces us to one of the designers.
Winter decor is synonymous with the holiday season. But it's not often that you'll see elaborate decorations in a downtown area within the cozy confines of a big plastic bubble.
I love to decorate, and I don't like to decorate my house because I'm the only one that sees it. So I like to do it where other people are going to enjoy it too.
Kate Richardson is a Robbinsdale resident who's responsible for decorating one of the 3 snow globe-themed domes located next to the Birdhouse restaurant.
I have a background in landscape and holiday decor decorating, and I got a good taste of how to do more winter decor when Super Bowl was in town. So I thought, being the short timeline before Christmas, I wanted to do something winter decor, and I felt like I was the one to kind of make that happen.
The domes are part of a Hennepin County initiative to create a more vibrant atmosphere around Robbinsdale's business district.
I made the trees from scratch, basically stuff out of my wood pile.
Richardson spent 10 days making her winter village scene, using mostly things from around her house and materials from her wood pile.
And then everything else is made out of wood and popsicle sticks, stir sticks.
City officials say the domes will stay up through mid-January, and Richardson hopes that downtown visitors will take a few minutes to stop and enjoy the scenery.
I kind of hope for adults they can kind of envision that log cabin or that little winter cabin that they can go and run away to and how fun that would be. And then for kids, they can imagine about the little small village gnomes and fairies and magical things and let their imagination run wild.
In Robbinsdale, Delane Cleveland, CCX News.
We continue our look back at 2020, this time taking a look at how arts and entertainment venues adapted to COVID-19. Here's Neil Persley.
As you know, Weekend Showcase often concentrates on arts and entertainment, all of which was drastically impacted this year by government lockdowns as well as fears generated over COVID-19. Through it all, some very creative alternatives came to light.
Polly want a cracker?
Stages Theater came up with outdoor offerings in the park.
So you can come to the park, get creative with your little one. We have all kinds of fun props and songs and things to do with them.
But the theater itself has remained dark for patrons since last spring.
And since then, we have not had a live performance here in the theater since then.
But they did offer several programs they called Out of the Box. Parents ordered a kit with props. It corresponded with online interactive video theater presentations in which both parents and kids could participate. The Hopkins Center for the Arts hosts many artist exhibitions and functions each year. This year, the building has spent a chunk of the time either locked down entirely from the public or severely hampered from being able to accommodate the receptions, shows, and educational programs its patrons normally enjoy. They have canceled much and adapted where they could.
We aren't currently open to the public, but
People can view the show through a virtual video tour.
This year, for the first time, we're doing an online art fair.
But just knowing the visitor restrictions in place because of COVID-19 and the governor's stay-at-home order, we knew pretty quickly that we had to pivot and move to an online show.
We have available a virtual tour.
Virtually displaying art became the only way gallery managers and artists had to reach patrons. For performance artists, this year was, in a word, devastating. The live entertainment industry was one of the most adversely impacted.
This is a nerve-wracking time for every singer, every musician, because none of us have ever been through this before.
Shows moved outside to the extent they could during the summer months, and individual entertainers got inventive.
Once people found out I could do the outdoor shows and that I was willing to travel around the building, then people started booking shows with me and things started picking back up.
Twin Cities-based magician David Farr was looking forward to a year of solidly booked corporate and private events.
What we've done now is, instead of me performing in real life for folks currently, we're doing what a lot of people are doing now, these virtual happy hours.
In the world of music, North Hennepin Community College Concert Band wins kudos for innovation when they figured out how to rehearse in real time, in person, while split up in 2 different rooms.
I read about a program called Jack Trip. We've got one set up in our band room down the hall, and then the other computer in here set up, and we can play in each room and the sound matches up perfectly.
Neil Persley, CCX News.